Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I know I am, and it's a beautiful day outside. If you can see through my window and see the sunshine, it is absolutely gorgeous. The temperatures are warming up, spring is arriving in central Alabama, and it is just glorious. I can't wait to get outside, but before that, I want to show y'all something. My grandson Parker, who many of you have met on here with me, he came in over the weekend. It was his 18th birthday. So y'all wish him a happy birthday. And he was telling me about a restaurant that he wanted his mom and dad to take him to. And it's one of his favorite places to go. And he said he had a Bananas Foster cheesecake for his dessert. Well, you know, my wheels started turning and I'm thinking, I'm getting ideas. And he talked about how delicious it was. So I talked to him about this idea and he thought it was a good one. But what I want to do for you is not a cheesecake, but it's going to have cheesecake involved. We're doing a Bananas Foster cake, cheesecake cake. And I'm excited and I hope, y'all have never made it before, so I hope it's going to come out good. I think it will. So let's get our skillet going here. Now, I need 6 tablespoons of butter melted in this skillet. And I've researched and I've looked at recipes for Bananas Foster, and they all called for some sort of alcohol like rum or bourbon or something like that. Well, I'm not using any kind of alcohol. So there won't be a flame display or any of that kind of stuff. It's just going to be good. So let's get our butter melting in here. I know you can see that butter. I see it in the camera. This is, I know this is going to be so good. But doing it like this is kind of reminded me of like a caramel. And this is salted butter. And we're going to add a pinch of salt. So it's going to be like a salted caramel. Don't you think that's going to be good? So let's go ahead and get our sugar, brown sugar in. I've only got light brown sugar. If I had dark brown, that's what I would use. I'm losing count. I think that was 4, 5, and 6 tablespoons. I pressed, as I came up, I pressed my spoon against the side of the container here, because you know you pack your brown sugar when you're measuring it out. And I love my canisters, y'all. They're in the Amazon store. So let's get this. Don't want to burn it. Turn it down a little bit, Karen. So let's get this all melted. And I'm going to look at this and see what I think about adding another tablespoon of brown sugar. And I think that's what I'm going to do. It looks like it needs it to me, y'all. Let's add another tablespoon of brown sugar to this. Let's add 2 more. I think it'll be fine. So that was 6 tablespoons of butter and 8 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now, I mentioned to you about the saltiness and being like a salted caramel. And that butter is going to help with that. But we're going to put a pinch of salt in there. Just a light pinch. Y'all, that's not even a 1/4 of a teaspoon. So let's get this all stirred together. Ooh, y'all, this is looking so good. Now, I want that butter and sugar to come together. Yeah, and I'm thinking I could use a little bit more brown sugar in here. But let's give it a minute to let it melt. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I have got 2 bananas here. Now, I bought these bananas a few days ago, and they were very, very green. So I've had to let them sit on my counter and ripen up. And some people would actually do them a little bit riper than I have here. So I want to get a knife so we can cut them up. That's coming together beautifully. The 8 tablespoons was perfect, y'all. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add, I'm going to cut up these bananas, and we're going to add them in here. I saw somebody the other day that did a little reel, and he stopped shy when he peeled his bananas like I just did. He left that little back piece right there of the peeling, and so he could hold it in his hand. So I'm just going to slice these up right into this mixture. Oh my. And we're going to do the same with this next one. Okay. And now, looky there. And, pretty much kept my hand clean. So let's stir this banana into this, and we're going to let it cook down for just a minute. Okay, so y'all, let me let this cook. It's not going to take but a minute. Let me let this cook, and then I will be back with you when we get ready to go to our next step, okay? Y'all stay with me. Yeah, I forgot one ingredient. Now, cinnamon. I'm going to put, this is a half of a teaspoon. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle it in now. I think it'll be okay. And we'll get that stirred around in here real good and mixed up. I think it'll be fine. And we're fixing to take these up. These are looking so good. These bananas have softened up a lot, which they were soft anyway. But you can tell when a banana cooks down, it kind of gets a different look to it and a different feel. Okay, I've got that stirred in real good. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. Okay, so that's bubbling away, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to turn it off now. And I'm going to sit this over here because I want you to see what I'm about to do. But I've got to wipe this up off my counter. Okay. I have my yellow cake. Looky there. And I decided to do an 8-inch cake. And so I've got it centered here. Now, I've showed y'all this before. If this is a no-bake cheesecake, Philadelphia makes it. There's only one store in my area that I can find it at. And it's easy, it's convenient. Take it out of this, plop it into a graham cracker crust, put it in your refrigerator, and let it chill. Or it comes in the refrigerated section where the cream cheese is. Or you can put you a nice fruit topping on it, like cherry pie filling, blueberry, blackberry, apple, your choice. Okay, so what we're going to do, though, is I'm going to put some on my cake here. And this is going to be my frosting. I don't know that we'll use all of this. We're going to see. I don't want it too thick, but I want it thick enough. You know, let's just spread it out just like you're frosting your cake. If you want to make a homemade cheesecake, go right ahead. This is delicious to me. It's easy. It's convenient. So this is what I choose. I want a little bit more because I want to make it kind of a well. And you know, you can put some in a piping bag if you want to. Pipe it around the edges. And because we want a little well here in the center, and I'm going to show you why. So let me get some of this. Let me get it smoothed out. And I want to make my well in the center here. So I'm trying to push some of this out to the edge. And I'm not worrying about it being beautiful on the edge. This is rustic. And this is what we want. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm excited about this. And I'm glad Parker came by and we got to talking about it. And he gave me this idea. He liked the idea when I told him what I was thinking about. Okay, so you see how I did that there? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my. Now, I want to get a big spoon. And look here what we're doing next. We're going to spoon some of this delicious Bananas Foster creation over this. Looky here. Let's put about half, because we need some for the top, don't we? Oh my word. Yeah. You know what I'm thinking? Some of it runs down. That's okay. We may make some of it run down. Okay, so we've got about half of that on there. We're going to take our other layer. Now, we've had our cake cooling, and we're going to lay it right on top of this. Looky there. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to frost it with our cheesecake. We're not doing the sides. We're only doing the top and the center layer. Because I personally don't think we need any more than this. If your cake wants to slide, you can always put some skewers in it. We're going to have to check it out and see if we need to. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at there. And you see over here, see how that's running down? And that's okay. Because this warm Bananas Foster is melting this cheesecake mixture. And you know, I don't care that these edges of the cheesecake are kind of falling off the sides. All the better to me. Again, I'm making my whale in the center. If you don't want to, you don't have to. That's going to be your choice. And let's go in here with the rest of this Bananas Foster. My goodness, y'all. This is just, I can't wait for Pop to try this when he gets home today. All right, y'all. Look at this. I hope, let's move this out of the way because that skillet's still a little warm and I don't want to touch it. I hope you can see this cake. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm going to make pictures for you. Oh, I almost hate to cut into it, but we've got to try it, right? So let me get me a fork and let me get a plate and a knife. We've got to have a big knife to cut this, right? My goodness, you see how it's running? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so let's cut into this cake. And it's so soft. Oh, those bananas are soft. My word. And you see why I didn't want a frosting on it and frost those sides and cover it up. Can y'all see that? Look. Oh, how beautiful. Looky here. Look at that beautiful cake. Look at that. I almost missed the plate here, didn't I? Slide it back over. Let's taste it. That's what I'm excited about. Mmm. No. If Bananas Foster can get any better by putting rum or anything like that in it, I don't know. I just don't think it can get any better. I'm going to put that down. And y'all, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a banana lover. And I like banana pudding. But this is about it for me in bananas. Looky there. Look at the center of that cake. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I am going to pop this. We cut it right now. I'm going to pop it in the refrigerator because the Bananas Foster was warm, so it's warming up the cheesecake, but I want to store it in the refrigerator. You need to because of the cheesecake anyway. But I really hope you guys will think about making this cake, and I'm excited to share it with you. And I hope you like it as much as I do. And again, I can't wait for Pop to get home so he can try it. This may go in the next cookbook. Y'all, we've got volume 1 and volume 2. They're selling really well. And I've done a second run on volume 1 within a month. And I so appreciate every one of you and every one of you that have bought my cookbook. I certainly appreciate it more than you know. But I hope you'll like, share, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget, hit that notification button so you'll know when we post another video. I've enjoyed having you in my kitchen today, and I certainly hope you'll come back soon. Thanks, everybody.